Hello, first graders. Welcome to our first lesson of our new subject, social studies. In this year for social studies, the book Our Community and Beyond will be covering 4 topics. First topic, people and traditions, where we live, beginning of economic, and good citizen. So please bring your book and open page 2. Let's read together Unit 1, People and Traditions. What's the big idea? People and events shape history. History is the story of people and events from other times and places. Many of the stories in this unit tell about important people and events. You may already know about some of them. Others may be new for you. As you read, think about what these people and events mean to you. So, in general, tradition, people and traditions. In this lesson, we'll be talking about people and events that shape our history. People that did something important, and because of what they did, we have better life, or we earn something new for us as human. So, this question we're going to answer after we finish our unit, but let's go through them. After you reach each lesson in this unit, complete these activities to practice what you are learning. So when we finish our lesson, first one, you're gonna come and answer this question. So for example, after you read lesson 1, draw a paste a picture of a special place in your community. So that would be here in lesson 1. And then in lesson 2, you'll be having something different. Okay. Page 3, lesson 2. After you read the lesson 2, draw or paste a picture to show how your community celebrates Independence Day. And then after we finish lesson 3, you have another question, number 4, and so on. So we're not gonna start this unless we finish first lesson. Then you're gonna come to page 2 and 3 and start to answer the question related to each lesson. All right, so let's go to page 4. Reading skills. We're just gonna have little ideas about what we're gonna see and what we need to learn in order to understand our first lesson and our first unit. So far, this is not the lesson yet. Reading skills. Finding similarities and differences. When you read, think about how things are similar or different. Things that are similar are the same in some ways. Things that are different are not the same. So as you see, these 2 girls dressed up. So they both have their own clothes. But as you can see, one of them is like old clothes, and one is what you see now, like a skirt or a dress and a hat. You see, she has a little toy, little dolly in her hand. But over here, this girl playing with her or listening to her music. So she has her music player, iPod, or her phone with some music, and she's using her earphone. So they're both having fun, they're both having their own toys, but the difference is that this is something happened long ago, and this is what you can find now. All right, learn it. To find similarities and differences, read the stories and look at the pictures. Ask yourself how they are the same and ask how they are different. So they introduce each other, and let's see what each of them will say something about herself. So first one, hi, my name is Sarah. I have chores at home. Before I go to school, I milk the cows and feed the chicken. The second girl was saying, hi, my name is Eva. I have chores too. On Saturdays, I clean my room and help take out the trash. So as you see the similarities that they both have chores. Sarah has something to do and Eva has something to do. But as you see what Sarah's doing, she said, before I go to school, I have to milk the cows and feed the chickens. That means she's living in a countryside. But Eva said, oh, on Saturdays, I need to clean my room and help take the trash out. So as you see, they both have chores, but the chores are different. So the difference in their chores, but the similarity that they both have things to do. They both have responsibility and work need to be done from them. So let's go to page 5. All right, let's try this. Write the similarities and the differences from the story on page 4 in the chart below. Write what is different between Sarah and Eva in the outer circles, and write the same in the inside or in the middle. So this is what's the same. They both have chores, but what's the different? What does Sarah need to do before going to school? She has to milk the cows and feed the chickens. How about Eva? Every Saturdays, yeah, on Saturdays, Eva has to clean her room and help take out the trash. So that will be your activity to do. You need to come back to page 4, see the similarities, it's done for you. Then you're gonna write the differences. For Sarah, as you see, before she goes to school, she has to milk the cows and feed the chickens. And then for Eva, she has to clean her room every Saturday and take the trash out. So this is what you're gonna do here. You're gonna see what Sarah's doing and you're gonna write it over here in this chart. And then Eva, what she's doing, and you're gonna write here. So you go back to the page and get your answer. All right, read the paragraph below. So we're gonna read this paragraph. Circle the similarities and underline the differences. So there is similarities, we're gonna circle it. And then we're gonna underline the differences. All right, let's listen. Long ago, children went to school in one-room schoolhouse. Children of all ages learned together. That means it was one school room, and in this room, you're gonna see different age group. So you will see probably first graders, second grader, third and fourth, all in one room. That's long ago. Today, most children go to school in big buildings. Most of the time, each class has its own room. So if you're in first grade, you're gonna have your own class, first grade class. If you're second grade, you're gonna have your own second grade class. But that's nowadays. But long ago, there were like 4 or 5 grades in one class, like grade 1, 2, 3, 4 in one room. All right, now we need to look for the similarities and circle and the differences, and we're gonna underline it. All right, let's concentrate. Long ago, children went to school in one room, schoolhouse. Children of all ages learn together. That's long ago. Today, most children go to school in big buildings. Most of the time, each class has its own room. So were the similarity between both paragraph, the long ago and the today? Yes. Children went to school long ago, and children go to school today. So this is the similarities. Long ago, children used to go to school, and nowadays children still go to school. So this is the similarities. All right. What's the difference in the first part? What's the school or classes look like? Long ago, it was one room schoolhouse. So it's one room, and you have more than one grade in one room. But nowadays, it's a big building. So that's underline this part, and we underline this part. Awesome. All right. Do we have a similarities again? Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, we have differences? Yes. Children of all ages learn together. But now, each class has its own room. So long ago, there were different age group in one classroom. But now, each grade or each class has its own room. So that will be also another differences. So we're gonna underline from here. Each class has its own room and all ages learn together. We're also gonna underline one room, class, schoolhouse, and big buildings. This is our differences. But the similarities, that children went to school long ago, and again, nowadays, most of children go to school. So you're gonna, these are the two parts that will be circled, and the other two parts we say together will be underlined. All right, let's turn the page and go page 6. All right. Foldables. This is fun. This is fun activity. Help you to recognize and learn the definition or the meaning for these words. So the list below shows some important words you will learn in the unit. Their definitions can be found on the next page. Read the words. We're going to read the words. History, facts, holiday, culture, character, fiction. All right. So how are we going to do this activity? We're going to read the instruction, and next week we're going to do it together. But I want you to be able to recognize the words. Foldable, on the next page, you will learn how to do it. So this is the steps. We're going to follow the steps. Cut along the dotted lines. So there's a blue dotted line you're going to cut along. And then you're going to fold as it's shown in the instruction. And then you're going to trace the information and the words you have it in your part. And then your activity is complete. But first, let's read again the words and just listen to the definition till we do the activity next week. History, fact, holiday, culture, character, fiction. So what's the meaning of the word history? History is the story of people and events from other times and other places. So when I tell you about something old happened, maybe happened in the same country where you live or happened in a different country, and I give you an event. So this is history, something already happened. You did not witness, you were not around when it was taking places, but it could be in your country or something happened in another country. So history is the story of people and events from other times and other places. Fact. Fact is something that is true and not made up. From the word, like when I say that the polar bears are tiny, or the farmers grow oranges, or it's always rainy in Alaska. Which one is fact? Farmers grow oranges. So this is fact. I'm telling you true information. All right. The third word, holiday. Holiday is a day when we remember and honor a special event or a person. So like when we have 4th of July, we take it as a holiday, or Independence Day, or President Day. So we take this day holiday because we remember the special event or the person, special person that did something on that day. Don't worry, we're gonna go through and you're gonna see more next lesson. Culture. Culture, where the many people eat foods from different culture. So culture is the way of a group of people live. It's made up of their special food or music or art. Like, for example, it's a way where a group of people celebrate a special occasion or eat certain food, listen to certain music. So this is, we call it culture. Character. Character is used to describe someone who is honest, brave, or responsible. And we're going to learn these words with all the units, unit 1 with all the lesson we're going to cover. Fiction is something that is not true. So if I say, I saw a dinosaur last night on a sky, you think I'm telling the truth. It's fiction, right? Something that's not true. So we'll read them one more time. History. It's a story of people and events from other times. Fact. Something that it's true and it's not made up. Holiday. A day when you remember and honor a special event or special person. Culture. This is a way of group of people when they live together and they made up a special food, special music, special way to celebrate something or to do something. We say, oh, that's in my culture, we do this. Or when I travel to this part of the world, I saw they eat, let's say, special food. Oh, that's their culture. It's part of their culture that they eat this special food for breakfast or this special food for their holidays. Character. This is when you describe someone that is honest, brave, and responsible. Fiction. It's not true. And as I told you when I just give you this example. All right. Awesome. So that would be a way just to learn the new words that you're going to see it in your lessons for this unit. Okay, first graders, that's it for today.